honest intention as it matches up, hopefully, to an intended outcome is to go running for 9 miles today, Monday, January 25th, 2021. And what do you call, I can't even remember the joke. Something about a garlic diet, and you don't actually lose weight, you just look thinner from a distance, or I don't know. I don't really like keeping track of my spending. I don't really like keeping track of my calories. I don't even really like keeping track of like push-ups, sit-ups, how many minutes I learned my daughter's language, Cambodian. But the thing is, I don't really have anything better to do with my life. I mean, I'm retired military, so I guess I could go like sit at the VFW. In America, it stands for Veterans of Foreign Wars, and they're basically like clubs, and everybody just kind of like sits around, gets drunk, and tells war stories. So I don't have like multi-million-dollar machines and stuff, so the way that I can contribute to the advancement of science is basically more like logistical, political, kind of like mega book tour with my family and friends. And then the business plan, basically, I'm already thinking like 20 steps ahead of where I'm at right now, which is 5 or 20 steps ahead of science curriculum in the world. So basically, even if we create something that's like radically better and helps lots of people, blind people, kids, government, scientists, fully funds Wikipedia and WikiLeaks forever and all that good stuff, it still ultimately gets down to the same exact problem that the founding fathers of the United States figured out, that you're always going to have competition of ideas. You're always going to have people disagreeing about everything. It's never going to end. So basically, some people think that science inherently is not democratic, but in reality it is, because facts change to non-facts as the instant definitions change, depending on the degree you change the definition. So there's this basically cycle of certainty versus degree of certainty in science. It's just like, paradoxically, in my opinion, that's a fact. And remember, E with 8 dots around it is paradox. So yeah, obviously I could be wrong, but to try to cross the trillionaire mark means creating a product that is just so much more valuable than other products. So ultimately, something gets birthed out that's hopefully better than what exists. And then later on, we can create these systems to basically advance it more democratically in the future. Not so democratically right now, in the next 30, 50 years. And then maybe 20, 30 years, then it actually starts to get democratic, because people can take their families to Cambodia, hang out at the Top Wiki complex, San-Pra and Daughters, and just like debate and all that good stuff. So like all the editors from Wikipedia and all the editors from WikiLeaks, we can all basically like hang out together with the editors of Top Wiki, hopefully will be the best of the best editors of WikiLeaks and Wikipedia in the future. So they can get out of their house, get in an airplane or hot air balloon, and trek on over to like these big conferences of editors. And then the best of the best editors in the world from WikiLeaks and Wikipedia, according to the business plan, can basically like get paid maybe like 20, 30% more than they could working for anywhere else. And just like Bill Gates says, make sure you're paying everybody a little bit more, not too much more, and then make sure that their wives know that you got 2 or 3 years worth of money in the bank to keep them employed. That way they are totally relaxed while they're working at your business. And so that's kind of the goal, basically, to take the cream off the top of WikiLeaks and Wikipedia and create this like 3-part network, basically like this brotherhood or sisterhood between the 3 of us, with a Top Wiki or San-Pra and Daughters being the more female version of the 3 that funds the other 2, hopefully.